Hi, lovely Libra. This is Evelyn. I'm going to pull some cards for you, so let's go ahead and take a deep breath. Sending lots of love and blessings out to you. Happy New Year to you all. Wishing you lots of abundance and happiness this year. Health, wealth, and happiness. So this is for Libra, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminine's Mars and the masculine's Venus. I've already pre-shuffled. I'm going to continue to do so. The reading is for the first half of January, so now through the 15th, about thereof. And if you should come upon this video at another time, there's a message there for you. This is a general reading, so if something doesn't resonate with you, don't force it to fit. If you'd like a more personal reading, my information is below, as well as my website, twinflames3344.com. I also have a CD out there called Ashes, Twin Towers to Twin Flames. If you want to check it out, it's only $1. And yeah, so let's get into this. So for everybody watching, for the best and highest good of all those concerned, what do we need to know and learn for Libra today? And also thank you all for spending your time with me. And if you should like the content that I deliver to you, please make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Sharing my video with others definitely helps me so much. I appreciate it. If you get unsubscribed by accident because of YouTube, it was not me. Please just go ahead and resubscribe. So let's clear all negative energies or any blocks to positive energy flow in all chakra layers, auric layers, grounding and galactic cords across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned, and fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light, and so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. This is for Libra. This is the Universal Golden Tarot, and I have a mini Rider-Waite for clarifiers as usual. These will be all uprights, the clarifiers uprights and reverse. And I'm pulling oracle cards at the end too. I've been pulling this week from Energy Deck and Romance Angels. And this is for Libra. First half of January 2021, Libra. Libra, Libra, Libra. First half of January 2021. All right, first card out for Libra is the Two of Wands, perhaps choosing a new path. The challenge for you here is the Hermit looking down. This has come up for all three signs so far. And again, it's coming up as noticing how far down the fall is, which brings a fear of rising to the top. And someone choosing a path may be going back to the old, to the ex, or dealing with Akashic records, perhaps doing wound issue healing. The foundation for you is the Ten of Wands, the burden, the weight of the world upon your shoulders. You know, feeling like a slave, trying to get to the top of the mountain, or having to work in the fields. Definitely the slave and slave driver has been coming up in all the reads today. The recent past is the Judgment card, an announcement, a wake-up call to action, you know, waking up the sleeping. And also the Three Trumpeters been coming up for me yesterday and today. That's coming up there as well. The crowning energy is the Five of Swords. He was coming up for Virgo too. You know, this is someone who takes others down without caring how they feel, or being very defensive, or someone who wins at all costs, right? So there's nothing wrong with being in your truth, but doing it without love can be excruciatingly painful. And this is always the war within. The war doesn't start on the outside until it starts within. What's coming up for you, Libra, is the Three of Swords. Okay, feeling heartbroken, separated, hurt, maybe kicked in the eye. This could be a surgery as well. And you see yourself as the star. Maybe you have some star power or fame in your field. This is also a bird taking off. It can be an Aquarius. It can be dreams come true. Maybe you see yourself as a dream come true. Okay, this can be healing, shining your light. And what's around you is the Queen of Pentacles, who's very grounded, very earthy, practical, loving, very motherly. The block that you have has to do with the Knight of Cups being love, perhaps offering love to everyone, not just certain people, or are you being sincere when you offer that energy? What's coming up is the Sun, exposing all. Children, Leo, vacations, coming up here at the end. The connection to what's left hanging in limbo at the end of your read is the Fool. This is the connection. Perhaps freeing yourself with an open heart, perhaps along with a loyal friend or a pet who wants to go with you. It could just be taking a hike or a walk as well. What's left hanging in limbo for you is the Ace of Wands, new passion, new creativity, new growth. Perhaps out in the countryside. And you will get another card or two or three at the end. Let's see what comes up for you. It just depends on the story that's coming out. All right, the bottom of the deck is the Page of Cups. And that was the bottom of the deck for, I can't remember if it was Virgo or Libra. Virgo or Leo. So this is the underlying energies here. We're going to review that really quick before we go into the read. There's 2 threes here, so there could be third-party interference or third-party situation here with the Emperor and the King of Cups. There's some kind of sharing, being charitable, or settling out energy. This could take the negative energy of this card too, which is, an imbalance, not sharing, and debt. So we'll see how that pans out. The Judgment card is above it, announcements, calling people out on their crap. Again, King of Cups, Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces. The Emperor in control, coming together, socializing, and then coming together at work as well. But these are both threes. And then the Page of Cups, which is an innocent child of love, but also could be a message of love or puppy love here. Could be mixing work and pleasure here. All right, so for Libra, Virgo had the same placement, and I believe this was the same underlying energy for Virgo as well. And the Queen of Pentacles was coming up as Leo's challenge here. And this was coming up in the middle of the read for Leo, I believe. The challenges for you is the Hermit, which can be a Virgo, and the Knight of Cups, which is being love. Those are your challenges here. This is your block about being love or offering love, perhaps proposing love and affection. Maybe you have an issue with affection. And the challenge also is the Hermit, which can be a professional, can be a Virgo person, can be someone who's wise counsel to you, or it could be your own energy. So it looks like you have Aquarius energy either in your chart or in your field. This Queen of Cups could have Aquarius in her chart as well. So we're going to clarify everything. Why do you have the Page of Cups as the underlying energy? Why is the Page of Cups the underlying energy for Libra here? All right, getting over a loss, regret, guilt, shame, the past. And notice we have a father and child here too. The King of Cups and the Page of Cups. And getting over some kind of loss. Things not working out, perhaps a father and child trying to work together and it's not working out, or just whatever they're trying to do, the child's trying to do, it's not working for them, an imbalance, not sharing, debt, shame in that sense, some kind of inequitable relationship, perhaps with the King of Cups and the Page of Cups at the workplace or in the work that they're trying to do or get off the ground isn't working. And this child may be too enamored with, the shiny thing syndrome. Like maybe they're not making any money because they're buying everything they're working with, right? There's the devil, the dependency, the temptation, right? Maybe they're surrounded by things they're tempted with, so it's not a good job for them because they keep spending their money. In the recent past is judgment, announcement, a wake-up call to action. And this is tough love. This is someone taking others down no matter what the cost or hurting other people's feelings. There's no love here. It's only truth. But it's being, very defensive here. Uncomfortable energies here. Someone received new information which threw them off balance, made them very uncomfortable. And then they became defensive here. And this could be this announcement or a wake-up call, a judgment. Maybe the judgment of this child. But the worst is over now. And ending the pain. Being defensive too about uncomfortable receiving bliss energy, like positive energy, as opposed to dealing with pain and always used to that, whatever you're used to, even if it's not in essence good for you. This could also be someone, a child, someone who's always late for work and someone who needs to call them all the time to make sure they're not late. And the parent getting irritated with the child about that. The foundation being, the slave of the slave driver was definitely coming up in Virgo's read as well. And Leo, I believe. Why is that coming up for Libra? Well, we have standing up, wanting to be king of the hill, right? This person in this card is striving to get to the king of the hill, the top of the mountain here. And this is someone standing up for themselves or being defensive to the crowds below, right? Trying to take the high road or trying to keep their position as king of the hill. And there's the Knight of Pentacles being the loyal, humble servant, right? The slave and the slave driver. Here's the driver, and then this is the person doing all the work. The loyal, helpful servant, offering to destiny. Schooling the goose here. But this is Libra energy as well for me. And somebody choosing a new path. There could be Cancer energy here as well. And Aquarius here. Right? So we have Libra, Cancer, and Aquarius here. Dealing with each other. And I think it's Cancer Aquarius or Pisces Aquarius. Keeps coming up side by side. Side by side. Someone's doing all the work, the other one's defending themselves for not having done all the work. Someone wanted to be king of the hill. This can be sibling rivalry as well. The central energy is choosing that path, which came up here, the same card here. Only here it was choosing a new path going, well, actually in this card, that's the same side. It's choosing the path of clearing past wounds. Because Akashic Records is coming up there. And here Akashic Records was schooling the goose as well in the Wheel of Fortune here. Two of Wands for Libra in the middle. Why? The Queen of Wands, hanging out, trying to be wise or see new perspectives to find peace. Okay. So as Libra, if you're the Queen of Wands or you have a Queen of Wands around you, we also could, this could be a Pisces or Capricorn, the Hangman. So it could be two people. Maybe the Capricorn or Pisces is hanging out trying to find peace with the Queen of Wands in their space. One of them is choosing a new path because there's two people here for sure in the boat. Someone, I'm just getting now, I need to go your own way. So somebody's going their own way, choosing a new path away from someone they're with. And the challenge being the Hermit, shedding light on how far it is on the way down from being at the top. Why is that a challenge? All right, so we have Leo popping out here. So they could be popping their top a little bit there with the King of Swords and push to their emotional limit. right? This is taming the beast and keeping their tail between their leg. And then here's the King of Swords in his truth, but feeling pushed to their emotional limits or purging, sweating it out, being dumped on. All right, so we have Leo and Virgo right there as the challenge, being in their truth. The King of Swords, Libra, can be you. So you could be your own worst enemy. You could have Virgo or Leo in your chart, or just trying to tame your own beast and having tough time doing that. Again, feeling like it's a long way down from the top. 5 of Swords. This can be social distancing. This can be third-party situation. This can be gossips, overindulgers, right? Negative, bad influences, groups that aren't good for you. Negative self-talk, abuse of talk. This is verbal abuse. This is also holding back announcements. Dealing with a dysfunctional family, business, or community. Dysfunction or loss here. This is like bad influences around you. And needing to take them down. So literally this 5 of Swords is there for a reason, because there's bad influences who aren't listening to you, and now you're all of a sudden not it's like the straw that broke the camel's back. You're not going to put up with their crap anymore. And now you're standing in the truth no matter who it hurts. And so it's like taking down all the negative people who influence you and not allowing them to do that anymore. The 3 of Swords is what? The Chariot. Making a bold move. Cancer energy. And we have Sagittarius energy here. And Pisces and or Virgo here. It's like the 3 wise men. It's really powerful energy here. This is a higher love. This is, right, the psychic high priestess. And this is the ascension energy. This power it's overwhelming you, affecting your heart. Maybe you're feeling the stress of the ascension. Cancer, Sagittarius, and Pisces or Virgo. It's like trading in bad influences over here and bringing new people into your life. But it's like this is probably the reversed energy of the heart, right? Want healing and forgiving, because this is that higher love energy and being in your knowing, the secret keeper, being in your knowing and keeping your energies pure on the ascension path. You're seeing yourself as the star. The 8 of Wands. This is the arrows of love, expressing feelings, a lot of energy, fast-paced, back and forth, communications, travel. Regarding the Emperor reversed. So this could be someone out of control, abusing their power, or someone stepping down from power, the long way down. Ego death, right? Retirement. And a lot of back and forth regarding this, right? The star. And this could be also between Aquarius and Aries, or the Emperor and Aquarius, or the star, the one who gets all the attention. A lot of back and forth between them, but it's about him stepping down. It's like choosing a new path altogether. Okay. Why is the Queen of Pentacles there next to you? For Libra. The Knight of Cups reversed. The Lovers. And the King of Cups reversed. Okay. So this could be 2 people who are divine lovers, but they're on the outs with each other right now. Actually, the Six of Cups reversed was the next cup coming up after the Emperor reversed, which can represent these 2 inner children. The King of Cups and the Knight of Cups and the affection between them needs to be restored here. The Queen of Cups could be one of them, or maybe she's going to be the mediator. The King of Cups is coming up is in surrender. And surrender to the Hermit reversed here, which is your challenge. Here. And the Knight of Cups is right here as the block. So your challenge and your block are coming up on either sides here of the King of Wands reversed and the Queen of Pentacles. So we have a Knight of Cups. Depending on who you are, the King of Cups could definitely be the Emperor, because we have the King of Cups and the Emperor here. They could be the same person. So if this is you, you have two different people on either side of you. Could be choosing between two different people, the Knight of Cups reversed and the Hermit reversed, which is your challenge and your block. Or if these are two separate people, the King of Cups and the Emperor, these are the two that we're dealing with here in disconnect. And that can be father and son here, okay? And there's definitely Virgo, Gemini energy here, and Aquarius and Aries. So why is the Knight of Cups your block? Queen of Swords, speaking about draining children, or in need of sunshine, in need of vacation, just drained energies here in recovery. So someone who's sick also recovering, and the Queen of Swords talking about that, or offering love to help people recover. There's Leo energy there too as well. And here we have, this could be people in a split or dealing with lies or divide, and then healing and trying to forgive from this. And the Queen of Swords, it looks like she's wanting to help other people do this. And that could be a Libra energy too, whose block is being love, or giving love to all of these people. But the Knight of Cups is coming up reversed. There could be some jealousy that arises here, or just some moodiness. If you have a lot of water in your chart, or some water in your chart. We have the sunshine here at the end. Why is that? It could be children, moving, unstable home, unstable marriage, the party's over, the need to rise above, perhaps not sleeping well, or awakening and coming out about it in order to find happiness with self-satisfaction here. Being fully exposed and becoming a child again. And here again, this came up for Virgo too. There may be Libra and Virgo who are coming together, both in their sovereignty. This is for me the masculine sovereignty and the feminine sovereignty. So exposing this, and this is happening by standing adamantly in your truth to expose all, even if other people aren't going to like it, because it's actually being authentic to you, being in your truth. Even if you're lying for the sake of others, you're not serving yourself, because it's not the truth. It doesn't matter what you think is the best for others. It's not your job to direct others. It's their job to direct themselves. So if you're lying to protect somebody else, then you're actually hurting yourself, because the universe doesn't respond to lies. It only responds to authenticity. Why do we have the, oops, those cards went flying off to the side, off to the right. And this had to do with the Fool here. The Magician and the Hierophant. And actually in, I think it was Virgo's energy, Virgo's read or Leo's read, I can't remember which one. These were separated in that read too, down here for the other read. Here they're coming out up here for the Fool. Someone taken off. These two could be taken off. This could be Gemini or Virgo, or even Aries sometimes, and Taurus energy. Or this can be a business too, right? This is, they have all their tools on board and they're taking their business elsewhere. This can be a religion as well. Church, business, church and state are coming up here, separating off. So these two are receiving a new offer perhaps, or a passion project from a Pisces, or the Divine Feminine here, or the World coming full circle, marching to the beat of her own drum. So she could be the one actually freeing herself. This can actually represent the divine masculine, divine feminine. Right here, the divine feminine, the divine masculine. So we got Taurus, Aries is there, as well as Virgo and Gemini. And then there's the Ace of Wands again, coming into the Fool to dump their burdens, right? The burdens are here. This is to dump your burdens, dumping a load, dumping responsibilities, confessions, the frustration, the lack of inspiration of the King of Wands. And again, there could be a father and child working together and it's not working. Trying to offer the child a career perhaps, and it's not working out. And again, here's that Page of Cups coming out next, which is over here with the King of Cups. They could be the same father and child. This is someone vulnerable and shy or spoiled and entitled. This can be a rejection, right? Perhaps trying to avoid a disaster or in the aftermath of a disaster and cleaning up. There could be a death or an ending here and a fall from grace. Or maybe a child tried something the father wanted them to try and they fell on their face or fell from grace. But there's definitely an ending here. A death, a transformation, a transition. Got a lot of Scorpio here, as well as Aries and Pisces. And there's another child coming up along with the Queen of Cups. A lot of people coming out right here. And look at the bottom of the deck. The King and Queen of Pentacles here, along with the Queen of Cups and the Page of Swords stepping up to the plate, taking a swing. Or this is a message that comes through regarding the Queen of Cups and the King of Pentacles. I think these were the other way around in Virgo's read like that, but they were together. A lot of people coming out. Then what came up for you, Libra, is that self-satisfaction, which came up right here in the end of your read with the sunshine, which is really positive. And then there's some sadness here or disappointment regarding the Hierophant. Again, that could be religion, a business, establishment, the slave driver who expects others to bow down to them. And the fight, the conflict of finding emotional fulfillment or a happy ending or a happy compromise with the family. And then here's an awakening, a bright idea or egos involved here. So let's see what's going on. That lands on the Hermit reversed as well. So why is the Nine of Cups there for Libra? There's conflict here. This can be the pursuit of happiness, though. Someone is satisfied within themselves. There is a connection here, see? And the Knight of Wands rushing in passionately to seal the deal I just got. There is disappointment here. Why is that? Doing things under the radar, feeling like a failure, feeling imprisoned by failure, and trying to end the suffering in silence. And then why the Hierophant? An ending of a family, all right? So there's an ending of a family that's unhappy or an emotional cycle that's ending. It's overdone. And the injustice of it. And that could have to do with a Libra and Taurus. So a Libra reversed, Taurus upright. But also could be the ending of a family that's combined with business as well, because the Hierophant can be an establishment, religion, the societal norms, tradition, a commitment. And then the conflict around that with the Five of Wands, being present to nothingness. Perhaps you lose everything. Or needing to make an announcement in the present moment, a judgment, a wake-up call, right? Waking the sleeping dead. And that's Aquarius. And then we had the Queen of Pentacles reverses right after that, so she could have Aquarius in her chart. And then the Ten of Cups here, which is reversed over here. Let's see how it comes up over here. The Ten of Cups. Somebody taking a risk, running away, getting away with something, taking away their piece, maybe their piece of the pie. Finally got a piece of the pie. This is also just running away. This is boredom, not accepting an offer. It's the same old, and someone trying to run away from that. It's like this person's holding back time, money, and effort from this person, so this person's taking a risk and taking off, ending things. No longer going to deal with that. No longer okay with being ignored. So someone in the family is leaving, and then we have the hangman awake. Why is that? Letting go to fix, repair, make amends with the Empress, perhaps in a falling out or a negative past, or having challenges with their children. And there's the Page of Pentacles, not being able to get something off the ground, or perhaps a student who has trouble learning or learning their lesson, and reaping rewards of their efforts by getting back to work, but having issues at work. Right? We have the 2 Pentacles here and then to the 3, but when they got to the 3, they got stuck. So this is someone trying to get something off the ground but having difficulty. We have the 1, 2, and then 3, but then the 3 is reversed. So having issues at work. Here's the 4, but it's not upright. So we had the 4, but then we lost money. The Empress, dealing with kids or a negative past, coming back to haunt them, or dealing with trying to get a business off the ground, and perhaps getting to the 7 even, but then it goes right back to the 2 and the 3, and it's just not working, and not understanding why. This is an awakening or a good idea, or maybe ego's getting in the way in family here. We're going to pull a couple cards for you from the energy deck and Romance Angels. You had Aries here in the underlying energy. You also have Aquarius, Virgo, Aquarius again, and Leo, Aries, Taurus, and Capricorn and Pisces. All right, let's see what's going on with the energy deck for Libra. What is Libra's advice here in choosing a new path? Adjacent possibilities. So whatever's not working, maybe there are other possibilities. This window fell out. Maybe it's time to pick another. 24 is the Queen of Wands. This may be a Queen of Wands who's leaving the nest and going for something different. And there's carrying connections here as well with the 14 and the Temperance card, which is the higher love. And then the anxieties around this, okay, about choosing a new path. Having adjacent possibilities, perhaps in connection, or maybe needing to choose between these 2 things and having a lot of anxiety about it. But we just had the Moon in Cancer as well, which is bringing up family issues. And then the need to take off the mask and be the real you. And activate your throat chakra. There's the trumpet. 39, the Knight of Cups, speaking their truth, offering love. The 3 trumpeters was coming up yesterday and today. It's like that moment. And then purifying, opening that new door and letting the purification begin, letting the games begin. 32 is the journey. Somebody might be starting a new journey. The underlying energy is the 27 of the walking away. So again, that Queen of Wands looks like she's walking away. Maybe she wants to romance something different, whether it's a person or an opportunity. This is the 33 of standing up for themselves and having a new passion, walking away to do it. So that could be someone leaving the situation. And then we're going to go with Romance Angels to see what's going on for Libra. 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 Okay, we have pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So that's about paying attention to the signs and synchronicities. They're showing you what you need to do next, but you may not be paying attention. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Okay, whether this is for you, this is the energy for you. but you may actually have a partner who may be having other ideas for themselves as well. Romantic feelings, your feelings are real and worth exploring. And true love, this is a romance of a lifetime. So it's saying pay attention to your guidance, but know that this new thing is what you're being guided to do. The bottom of the deck is getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. And that's coming after religious factors. So it doesn't have to be religion. It can be culture, age, any kind of differences are influencing your love life. And there's a need to get to know each other. Okay, so you pay attention to the red flags. New love, romantic feelings, and true love. Okay? I hope this was helpful, Libra. Happy New Year. Wishing you lots of abundance and happiness and health. And make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature. And be kind to yourself and rise and be love. Have an amazing one, guys. See you soon. Bye.